Hello everyone, my name is Trần Nguyên. Today I'm going to present about food waste problem as well as some solutions that we definitely can do every single day to support our community to reduce the food waste problem as well to save money for your family. In case you have any question or suggestion for me, please contact me. Moreover, in the description box I put a link for a survey. Please help me to fill it. I really appreciate that. Alright, before I start my presentation today, I would like to ask you some questions. First of all, have you ever left a piece of fruit grow moldy in the fridge because you forgot it was there? Or have you ever threw away a can of soup because it passed the best by date stamp on the label? I'm pretty sure that 80% of you will say yes, right? And yes, me too. Or did you ever wonder what's happened to all of the produce in the supermarkets that goes unsold? Or what your favorite restaurant does with all of their leftover at the end of the day? The answer is it goes to waste. Yes, it goes to waste. According to the research, 40% of food in the United States that ends up in your landfill. It's unbelievable because at the same time in the United States where 40 million people face hunger every day, in Arizona we have 937,300 people are struggling with hunger. It means 1 in 6 of us experience food insecurity. That's the first reason why food waste is a problem. The second problem why food waste is a problem that every single year we lost $161 billion because of uneaten food at retailer, restaurant, home. For a family of 4, they lost about $1,500 every single year just because of food waste. Moreover, that 25% of all fresh water and 300 million of oil are used to produce food that is wasted every year. For that reason, we can say that food waste is a big problem and we have to do something now to reduce it, to not only save money for us, also reduce the pack impact on the environment. For that reason, I would like to propose some solution that you definitely can do at home to reduce the food waste issue on our community. Okay, first suggestion that I would like to present is shopping smarter. It means you know what food you have on hand and what ingredient you will need soon. Plan your shopping with a list based on what you need for a specific meal for the coming week. Eat a snack before shopping or skip the produce section when you start. Shop as often as fits your lifestyle to review how much you buy each trip and get the freshness of available food. The next solution is store the food better. Proper food storage helps to preserve the quality and nutritional value of the foods you purchase and also help make the most of your food dollar by preventing spoilage. Additionally, proper food storage can help prevent foodborne illness caused by harmful bacteria. As a bonus, organizations can help you keep the better track of what you have on hand and what needs to be used. Make it easier to follow strategies for the restrict and shopping. To do that, further you need to invest in and use high-quality storage containers for a variety of food types and quantities. Keep inventory of what food you had and use first-in first-out method to rotate the stock. Properly wrap the foods before freezing them and label with what they are and the day. Protect against air, light, temperature, common cause of spoilage. The next solution is learn how to decipher expiration and order food label. Expiration date can be confused and leading throw away perfectly good food, but fortunately, we have some advice for you to move past the confusion that ignore them. Don't let the date label on a food overrule the common sense. You better tell if it is spoiled. Date labels are not indicator of safety for that for the most part can be ignored. The best indicator of whether food is safe to eat or not are your own sense of sight, touch, smell, and taste. Only infant formula has the federal required date label. Arizona only requires date label for eggs. Most items retain their quality and stay well past the printed date label. Canned foods are usually good for 2 to 5 years. So remember, don't throw a can of fruit just because it's bad by day. Alright? So in case you don't know how to store your foods correctly, I highly recommend to use the Foodkeeper app. So Foodkeeper app helps you to understand food and beverage storage. It will help you maximize the freshness and quality of items. By doing so, you will be able to keep items fresh longer than if they were not stored properly. It was developed by the USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service with the Cornell University and the Food Marketing Institute. It is also available as a mobile application for Android and Apple, so try to download it to your phone and you will see how amazing it is. Freezing your food is a net of my solution. Freezing of food is a valuable solution to reduce food waste at the consumer level. Frozen food generates 47 less food waste. Freezing only almost anything, just not canned food or eggs in the shelf for almost any duration. Keep your freezer at 0 degrees. Keep your freezer about 75 full and allow for air flow around the stored food. Pack your food properly by minimizing air in the container and labeling them before placing in the freezer. Keep track of what's in your freezer and where it is. Cleanse and puree produce before freezing, and don't refreeze meat or seafood. Please remember, don't refreeze meat or seafood because it can cause foodborne illness. Last but not least, rescuing unwanted food and vegetables. The USA estimates that the third of all reviews from the family goes uneaten, amounting to about $161.6 billion in waste. Most of this waste had to do with ecological issues, but some food is also waste due to cosmetic reasons. For the cosmetic reason, it means like something it tastes good but it looks ugly. For that reason, there are a lot organization that they call it already imperfect food, and then they sell at the local. In Arizona, I know one of those organization they call Power. Basically, they have some flea market that you can spend $12 to get up to 70 pounds of vegetable food. That's really amazing, right? Really a good deal. And donate your food is the last solution that I suggest today. So in Arizona, food insecurity is a problem. Nearly 30% of our neighbors are considered working poor, living a wage that barely covers housing and other basic necessities. So what's the outcome of my solution? I think at the first, at the beginning, I think all my solution will take you a lot of time to follow or to create a new habit. But just me, just like a month, you can see how different. You can see how much money you can save from buying less food, how how much you can support your community by providing donate untouched food. So don't hesitate to do it. Add something now today, and you will see